Hey guys, welcome to another episode review of Dragon Ball Super, episode 113. Caulifla saves Goku from the robots who probably should have eliminated him by now, and then they start sparring. So to start, I wanted to get you guys' opinions on this episode. What did you think of it? And just put your thoughts in the comments. I thought it was just okay. You know, it had some fun elements to it, but there was this underlying feeling of annoyance that I had with the whole thing. And I'll go into why that is in a little bit. But I thought it was interesting how the episode started out with a preview for the episode that we're about to watch, kind of spoiling a little bit of it for us. I'm pretty sure this happened in a previous episode that I didn't really notice. Maybe it's because I just fast forwarded through the title sequence. But I thought it was kind of strange. What do you guys think of this little intro thing that they're starting to do? I don't really like it because I like watching the episode and not watching a part of the episode before actually watching the episode. So as we saw in episode 112, Caulifla saves Goku from the robots. And then she says something that kind of surprised me a little bit. She says that she couldn't do anything when Hit and Kaba were eliminated. Okay, well, she definitely couldn't do anything against Jiren when Hit was fighting him. That's understandable. And it's probably best that she was off doing something else while Frieza was eliminating Kaba. But I'm thinking, would that have happened if all three of them were together? Would Frieza have taken all three of them on at the same time? Now that's a very interesting question. Would Frieza have wanted to eliminate all three of those Saiyans at the same time if he had the ability to do so? Because on one hand, he hates the Saiyans and wants to eliminate them. On the other hand, he likes playing with his food, so to speak. But if they didn't leave Kaba with Mona in the last episode, Kaba would definitely still have a lot of energy left because they would have just wiped the floor with Mona and eliminate her almost immediately, I think. But moving on, there's kind of a lot of Champa in this episode as well, with him just yelling at Caulifla, "Yeah, eliminate Goku, yeah, get him out of there!" And it's like they probably could eliminate him pretty easily since he still should be super weak trying to gain back his stamina, you know? So Caulifla as the Super Saiyan 2 starts fighting base Goku, and he's kind of getting the better of her, and I'm kind of confused by this because, as I said, Goku still has very little energy left, and she is a Super Saiyan 2, who in her base is kind of shown to be stronger than even Kaba, who in his base kind of seemed like he was relative to Vegeta and Goku's base. Now, a little bit of power scaling here. We did see in the last episode Vegeta blasting the crap out of Mona in his base form pretty easily after Kaba as a Super Saiyan was getting manhandled by her. So definitely Goku and Vegeta got a lot stronger in their base in the future Trunks saga, which is a huge jump. Now, did Kaba and Caulifla not get any stronger? I guess not, because here a weakened Goku is getting the better of her. Granted, Roshi explains that it is because of his experience mostly, because then she starts getting the better of him. But then that is further explained by, oh, she's adapting and getting more and more strong, pulling more power as she fights. And I'm like, geez, this kind of trope is getting old now, you know, everybody gets stronger as they fight. We got Goku, who apparently is gaining his stamina throughout this fight. Now we got Caulifla, Gohan when he was training for the tournament, and of course there was Universe 4 Ganos who got eliminated by Roshi. So it was kind of cool seeing Goku getting the better of her because of his experience and because she's just kind of a brawler type fighter. Even though it's a little bit difficult to suspend your disbelief because she should still be a lot stronger than he is because he is so weakened. But there's that underlying problem that I had with this episode that just kind of had a feeling of annoyance with me, and that is Goku saying that he's still kind of gaining his stamina back here, and they're like having this epic battle, and Krillin even says, oh, this is a Super Saiyan 2 battle, it's epic, you know? And the intensity, they're yelling a lot, Goku uses the after image technique, he's getting punched right in the smacker by her, which was a really cool move on her part, making like she was going to blast him, but instead punching him. That was a really cool move on her part. But I guess him getting punched in the face really helps to, you know, get that power and that stamina back even quicker than he would if he was just resting. So then we get some cool moments when Kale finally joins the fight, and there was this really cool teamwork between these two girls. And that's definitely a major strength that this tournament has going for it, is whenever there is a teamwork-like situation, the choreography is pretty neat. So for me, this is definitely the strongest part of the episode, with these two girls teaming up against Goku and their tactics and everything, and they're fighting pretty well in sync. Then we get this kind of funny, awkward moment between Krillin and the Supreme Kai, where Krillin's like, "That was a stupid idea, why are you fighting two Super Saiyans?" And Krillin's like, "Well, that's how Goku does things, duh. That's how he pushes himself to the limit." And then we get this really, really loud gulping sound from the Supreme Kai, and it's like super awkward and kind of funny. Until it's cut off by more of Champa yelling. But then Goku starts getting better at fighting these two Super Saiyans, and Roshi's like, "Oh, could it be that Ultra Instinct thing that he's doing?" And Whis says, "Nah, that's not possible, man. That's like way too hard. Even the gods can't get it, you know. I guess that Ultra Instinct form that he had earlier was just kind of a fluke. But what this is actually his senses are just being sharpened by their attacks, so he's kind of improving himself by fighting these two Super Saiyans." Which is okay, that's cool and all, you know, he improves while he fights, same as any other Saiyan. But then they have this awesome team attack, which he blocks by going Super Saiyan 3. And initially, I'm like, why did you do that, dude? Super Saiyan 3 is like the most stamina draining form that you have. It's kind of a dumb move on your part, unless you didn't have a choice, you know? And then he's like, "Hey girls, your fight is making the power boil up inside me." And I'm like, what power are you talking about? Like, are you talking about the power that Frieza gave you literally 2 to 3 minutes ago? Dude, what is the use of Senzu beans when you just gain your power back that fast? So I am glad, however, that he reverted back, because he couldn't maintain the power of Super Saiyan 3. And really, even being in that state should have drained some of the stamina that he did accumulate in the past 3 minutes. Or that's what I think anyway. Anyway, Kale powers up next, and everybody's worried because she's trying to get her full, you know, berserker form and control it. And she does, even though everybody's freaking out. And that's it, that's the cliffhanger. Next episode, Kale, Caulifla, and Goku continue their match, and then Kale and Caulifla fuse. Yeah, that is a Potara earring there, people. How did she get it? Who knows? Champa probably just throws it in there and Zeno says, "Ah, whatever." And obviously Goku's excited about it, even though he turned Super Saiyan Blue for just Berserker form Kale. So who knows, maybe she's not in control of her absolute full power. Whatever, he's excited to fight this new Super Warrior who probably should be able to flick Goku off the stage. But who knows, I guess we'll find out in the next episode. Overall, it was okay. The animation wasn't that great, the art wasn't that great. Overall, it was just okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of episode 113 of Dragon Ball Super. Stay tuned for more. Share the video out so that we can get more people in on the fun. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, take it easy.